That's one for the ladies, that is. He's laughing today.
Morning guys, you have to bear with me, the sun is terrible at the minute. It's like that in the UK, we have sun for some reason. I'm just heading back today to the 3 and 4 bedroom house that we started to wire a couple of videos ago. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. So we're coming back today because the builder says he's progressed the job on quite a lot now, so he needs us back there to get a load of stuff in the walls so he can then close the walls up and stuff. So we're heading there now to have a look. I'm going to meet Andy there, but first I'm going to stop off at McDonald's, which is pretty much standard, just to get a porridge and a coffee. And tomorrow, I'll film this in the same video, I'm going back to the house where I filmed the chasing day. Me and Andy have had one day there, second fixing. It's going fine, it's just a standard house. Apart from a lot of the lighting has like as driver locations for the lighting, because it's all LED controlled lighting, needs remote drivers, so that'll be quite interesting. So hopefully the stuff's there tomorrow for me to do quite a lot of second fixing. So I just want to tell you how our work's going. So every day this week, not tomorrow, we've done a job in the day. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but we started a job for sort of a friend of ours. We've done work with him and for him for many years, 11 years. He said, look, come and do this one for me. It's a fuse board and a couple of sockets. There's a couple of burnt sockets. Change them, test, and job done. So we got there, as you do, had a look and thought this isn't as described as such. So you start delving deeper, and it was just atrocious. The wiring was terrible. They've knocked a wall down where the fuse board was, so we was aware that we might have to extend some cables and do some accessible joints, but in the end we literally just rewired the whole lot, so we've ended up with no joints. They had an old electric heating system, the old storage heaters, so we had to rip out all the old storage heater supplies as well, trace all them cables out, and the job has just grown and grown and grown. She had no fire alarm protection, so we've had to install a fire alarm system. The boiler system, no bonding, so we've had to do all the bonding, move the fuse board, new fuse board, the SEB moved the mains, so that's in its new location under in one of the kitchen cabinets. Basically the woman moved in when we were working there. We weren't aware that she was moving in, so we had to get lights on. So Monday was frigging like Tuesday, so it was such a hard day. No, that was Monday, sorry, see, I'm that delirious. That was Monday. Tuesday, we went back to that house where I'm going tomorrow to do a day, and then we had a job 4 hours after that, so basically finished about 8 o'clock. Yesterday we went back to that atrocious house, had a hard day, no breaks, no nothing, just working and jobs just rolling, didn't have any fan isolators or fans in the bathroom, so we had to install that, and the builder's now got to do vented roof tiles. And then she pulled out all these light fittings she wants fitting. It's just, job has just grown and grown and grown. So he was there yesterday, just did like a 9-hour straight day, and then we did like 5 hours in the evening. And then today we're going back to this house, and again it's going to be flat out all day, first fixing, chasing, getting boxes in the walls. And then I've got a nip to another job, a plumber that I do bits and bobs for. He's having a nightmare in one of the bathrooms he's done, so I've got to sort that out. And then tomorrow, luckily, I'm going to finish at 3 o'clock, and then next week we're not going to be around because I should be laying on a beach somewhere. So I might do a video of that. None of you are going to watch that, but a lot of people are going to be interested in the location that we're going to, so I will film that. And I'll just stick it on YouTube. If you want to watch it, you can watch it, but you don't have to. So I'm nearly at McDonald's to get a coffee and a porridge, and we'll see if we can cheer Andy up today.
There he goes. Andy, you happy today? Andy, you happy today?
Always happy. Always happy.
Good. It's all plied up.
It's all plied up.
Right. Can't even get in the job because the builder's nicked our key.
We start doing the old stuff up here, don't worry.
Yeah, alright mate.
Get the bucket.
Breakfast.
Something wrong with that, eh? Something wrong with that.
Yeah, I reckon that doesn't pass the old scaffold test. Right, let's get in.
What's wrong with it?
Right, so if you remember, there was a wall there. We've now knocked the wall down, got a steel in place, propping it up. We've took all the floor out, get the level, get the insulation in. I think they've got to splice that existing beam into that new one. That's why that one's so much bigger. It's taking the whole side of that house. I believe they've knocked a, if you can see up there, doorway through, but we can't get up there yet. And they've screwed all the things shut with ply. As you can see, all our cables are everywhere. So meant to be a wall going here, which we can't do today, because it's not in. And then all of these walls are not been put in yet. Plumber's done, he's moved the water. The water pipe's going under the insulation. And as you can see, they've got this. This is all done now. We wired this the other day. Great, they pulled all our cables down, so we'll have to sort them out. And then they got the new roof windows in. We got wall lights, so we've put Copex in the walls. So yeah, it's coming on now. Nice job, these are good builders here. These lads are good, I'll give them that. Look at the state of this van. Don't look at the van. I just want to show you this. It's a little bit of a domestic tool, but we used it the other day for lifting some boards. It's bloody superb, this is. 240, which is a shame, but you can put an RCD on your plug. Superb. Cuts nails, screws, wood, plastic, does everything. Just whiz that through the floor. Got a nice little depth gauge on there. Superb. That saved us a lot of time this week. That was on offer at Wicks's. I think they were £100 and it was, well, 70 quid, or it was £48 anyway. So go and get one. People are doing now. You have 2 taps washing your car. One is going to be hot and one is going to be cold. So it's a good idea. So you can get hot water to wash your car. Andy, I'm definitely going up in the world. Look, he does smile. Let's have a look. What's going on in here then? Oh nice, built all the walls, get all that in, and they've now knocked through to the old house. Sweet as. This is the mains cable that is feeding the house still, and obviously it was clipped up and around, but the builder's built these walls, so he's just chucked it on the floor, and obviously it looks like it's been stood on. Yeah, I got a pot of, what, little ones?
That box.
What's that?
Box of screws out of the van. You put it in your bag. No? Must have ordered.
There you go. They've knocked loads of walls down now. This is the new corridor coming through. That's going to be a bathroom, I believe. Bedroom gets a wall across there. It's the old tank. They took the wall down and they've knocked the little toilet down on the edge. So we've got loads to get on with. Okay, so we got dot and dab going on these walls again. So we can fit a 25mm box, cap the cables up, and then the builder will just dot and dab this in plasterboard. So it'll fit it out to the front of our box. So I've got to chop these in. That's for a socket next to the bed. There's another one coming up there which we already wired. That's for the TV on the wall up high level. We'll put some coaxes to that as well for us, either Sky or normal aerial. And there's a tractor. You know, 5 minutes, you know, does not take long. Any apprentices watching, if you're going to do this, I know we don't use these much anymore, but if you're going to put the lugs at the bottom so it's easy to connect them. Don't need a hammer drill on these soft blocks, just a masonry in your 18 volt and just push it through. No hammer needed. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. As this wall's being dot and dabbed, I'm not even going to cap these, I've just clipped them up in the safe zone. Imagine a red line there, and a red line there, and a red line there, and a red line there. That's your zone. Confused, they think a capping protects from screws. Does not protect from screw damage. A drill, an SDS drill, will just pump straight through that capping and damage those cables. So literally a capping is to protect from the plasterer's trowel. That's it. Andy, was that good breakfast?
Yeah, very good.
Pardon?
Good, very good.
Good.
Just usual Toby Carvery goodness.
Definitely. Good. Even in an open area, he can still stink out a job. Stinky git. Stop doing it. And he's just done now. He's jumped into the loft in the original house. He's just drilled 2 holes, one there, one the other side. There. One's for power and one's for power to come through from the loft, the lights in this area, which we've now got all the cables in, spotlights and stuff. And the other one's for the coaxes to come through for the area, all the skybox. He's just opening it out now to a bigger size. Shape of that reel they've supplied. That's nice. Save on the cardboard. And he's got his shirt off as well. That's one for the ladies, that is. He's laughing today. What do you reckon? I reckon the next door neighbour's definitely got a wasp nest in the roof. Ugh. It's not showing up on camera, but there is hundreds. This is going to be an ensuite, so they've got a sliding door. We didn't look at the drawing, so we've moved the switch. That's got a sliding door and a reveal. So we moved the switch this side, put a bit of Copex in the old cavity. It's not a cavity anymore because it's an internal wall, but just protects it. Comes out up there, and then the fan and the lighting feed, lighting switch goes through that wall and out in this ceiling here somewhere.
That's that down. That's down. We've got a mirror feed up there somewhere.
This wall's gone, so we're now setting out these downlighters in here. Pain in the bum, but should be alright. Right, there we go, we've gone for a triangle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll have one down there over the stairs, and then we'll put the fire alarm head here. These are all wired now, wired these now. Good old Andy jumped up in the loft. Let's see if he's sweating. Sweating?
Sweaty, mate, like a pig.
Like a pig. Good job it's the end of the day, eh?
That's it. Oh, I'll have a shower.
Yeah. He's happy today. Right guys, as you can see I'm filthy. I'm absolutely shattered from doing all these extra hours and stuff. But the only reason I have done it this week is because I'm on holiday. So I don't mind having a really hard week before I go on holiday. We had a quick breakfast today, Toby Carvery, that was really nice. Because Andy's got a long weekend away and I'm off next week, so we thought we'd go for breakfast, and it was quite nice because one of the guys we do a lot of work for, he came and met us there and he bought us breakfast because of all the work we do for him, so he appreciates that. I've now left that job. I'm now going to another job to do a bit of fault finding in the bathroom. For some reason the shaver socket's not working, the lights aren't working right, and the fan isn't working correctly, so I've got a few items to look at. I probably won't film that, but I'll let you know how I get on tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. I am absolutely bloody shattered. So I went to that job last night. The shaver socket wasn't working. That was due to really bad. Whoever connected it in the back, you know what I mean, it wasn't good. Connected it up, tested it. The guy's actual toothbrush thing wasn't working, so he got a new one, and right, that's working. The fan, it was an Icon 15. The shutters would not open and shut properly. The little actuator and the little button on there is knackered, so he's gonna have to get a new cover or a new fan. And the lighting was, what was the lighting? I can't remember. Something wrong with the lighting. Anyway, so I sorted that out for the plumber, and then the client said, "Look, I'm having trouble with the electrician. Can I have a card? Because I've got a load of stuff I wanna show you." I said, "Yeah, no worries." And I think what you find with clients is a lot of the time they want someone who's just reliable. You know what I mean, friendly and reliable. So yeah, I've looked at a load more work for them. So that'll be another job coming up. But anyway, today I'm here. I'm just waiting for the builder to turn up. He should be here soon, and can crack on. But first, I don't know if anyone's still using connectors, but I absolutely love these. Give me a comment below. Do you like these? I love these little Wago pushing connectors.
The little red ones are 32, the little orange ones are 32 amp, and the yellow ones are 32 amp, and then you've got a blue one which is 6. I've never used 6 connections, only if you're doing like a lighting joint box, but this states it's 24 amp, and then when you read it, it's actually only rated for 20 amp, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but why would they state 24 amp on the front and it only be rated at 20? So anyway, let's get in there, I'll show you the job.
That's going up there.
Well, as you can see there, that is the box enclosure for the shower room lighting driver for the Velux light and the shower lights. And they've got 2 more shower lights, but they're 240, so I've just had to join one of the switch wires in here and out. And these 2 cables are going to be for a double socket mounted on that wall there. Socket there, glanded in to go with the TV stuff and the booster that they're going to put on this wall here. Just clambered to the other side. That's where I just was. I'm now in this side of the loft. I've got another box to mount to the floor, and then there's 4 cables there. One is a cable coming from a switch, so it's a 240 switch and a neutral. That's going to switch a driver, which is going to switch 3 wall lights, and each wall light has got its own cable. They'll be wired in series. There's a driver. Wired in series, that earth's not needed. Still protecting that cable though. That's the driver for the wall lights. Marshall's kindly left this lovely finish for us. Look at that, beautiful that is. Wow, that is bloody hot. I'm absolutely sweating. I'm in the eaves of those lofts doing those driver locations and stuff. It's ridiculously hot. First sit down of the day, first drink, just got a water and one of those little cheeky box meal things from that deli, because they're bloody lovely. So I'm looking forward to my holiday so much, boys. Bloody hell. Builder's been an absolute idiot today, so let's see how we get on, eh? It's the first job I've ever been to where he wants you to second fix where they either miscoated the walls and he's saying we're holding the job up, but yeah, anyway, see you after lunch. I'm getting 5 amp lighting points. All controlled by dimmer switch. Right guys, that is it. I'm well and truly done for the week. I'm on my way home. It's 3 o'clock. I'm finished. Going on holiday next week. So we did a lot of second fixing today. A lot of drivers in lofts, which was annoying, but it had to be done. I had to do it because I'm the one that's wired it, so it just seemed logical for me to second fix it and not have to get Andy to do it. And you know what I mean? There's only so much you can show somebody and them still not kind of get what you've done. So yeah, I've done all that, loads of sockets and 5 amp points. I mean, it's funny because the client actually came in today. Obviously this job's been done with an architect and it's all been signed off. He came in today and said, well, where's my ceiling lights and what are those plugs, what are those 3-pin plugs near the sockets for? And we're like, well, that's for your lamps, that is your lights in this room. So he didn't kind of understand, and now he wants us to put all new 3-pin plugs on his existing lamps. So it's funny how people pay for stuff they don't even know what they're getting. So thanks for joining me on this one, guys. There's not going to be a video next week, obviously, because I'm on holiday, but I'll try and get one up the week after. So take care, have a good one.